it's Mina, and today I'm going to do a movie review, so it's Christmas today. Well, today at night it's Christmas Eve, but I want to do this tonight just so I don't have to do it in the morning, because I have plans in Christmas in the morning. So this will be uploaded on Christmas Day, and today I'm going to do a movie review because I have not done one since Halloween, so I figured why not do it? It's just going to be random, like I said before. A month, if I find a certain holiday in the month, it'll go by, and if I find a movie that has to do with that certain holiday, then I will do a movie review on that certain holiday. But if I can't find a certain holiday, I'll just do a random movie review and wait a month. So, like I said, it's just going to go by random, like if a month will go by. So, since it's Christmas today, tomorrow, but I'm just deciding to make this video tonight just so I don't have to do it all day. So today I'm going to review Fred Claus. So Fred Claus is about Santa Claus, played by Paul Giamatti, and his brother Fred, played by Vince Vaughn, who don't have a good relationship with each other because Fred had given a gift that, Santa. Okay, so let me start over. So Fred Claus is about Santa Claus, aka Saint Nicholas, and is played by Paul Giamatti, who has a brother named Fred, who is played by Vince Vaughn, and they both don't get along due to a childhood incident when Fred gave Santa a gift, and Santa gave it to one of the kids that didn't have as much. And they don't get along because of that childhood incident. But when Fred gets in trouble and arrested by the police, he is forced to do charity work. So he goes to do charity work with his brother Santa, and as they try to do this, he goes to do charity work after he gets arrested, and he's forced to do it with his brother Santa to get out of jail. Okay, and the two have to try to get along. Okay, so to start off, I really enjoyed Fred Claus the first time I saw it. And I thought it was a really great film. It was really funny. There were a lot of funny scenes. Especially there. I'm sorry if I get this away, but there's one funny scene where Fred was dancing with the elves. I thought that was really funny. I'm sorry if I gave it away for those who haven't seen it yet, but I just wanted to mention that scene because I remember it and it was funny. I saw it I still remember that movie. I saw it when I was about 16 years old when I was in 9th grade. Well, I was held back in 3rd grade. It's kind of a long story, and I'll explain that in another video. I saw it when I was 16 years old in 9th grade with my school that I went to, and we went to a little movie date. Sorry, my nose is itchy. And we all went to a little movie outing, and we all saw Fred Claus. I enjoyed it. It was hilarious. It made me it made me laugh my butt off. It was so funny. I just enjoyed the characters and the humor it had. It had really good humor, and it had a lot about the joy of giving, because on Christmas time giving is better than receiving. Sorry. And that's what I like about Christmas time, is that giving is better than receiving. So okay, so to start off, so next I'm going to talk about the characters, sorry. I really like Fred. I like how at first he doesn't know the meaning of giving to those less fortunate. Like when he's a kid, he gets mad at his brother Santa for giving a gift that he gave him to one of the kids that didn't have as much. But as Fred gets older, and he and his brother don't get along, but when he gets in trouble, he starts to do charity work at his brother's shop, and then he starts to do good, and then I like how at first he starts to goof off with all the elves. Sorry if I give away for those who haven't seen it. And then he starts to learn to do his job better, and after he has a fight with Santa, he learns to get along with his brother. And that's what I really like, I like those kind of stories where two siblings who don't get along start to get along after they work together, who don't get along at all and don't want to work together, and after they have to work together, they start to get along, and that's what I really like. And I like how he and Santa start to develop a better relationship. And Fred is played by Vince Vaughn, and Vince Vaughn I'm very familiar with. He's in the movie Zoolander with Ben Affleck, and I'm a huge fan of Ben Affleck, if you guys don't know. And by the way, if you guys have any movie review requests at all, please leave a comment down below, because I would love to hear what you guys want to see. And I know I've been asking it a lot, but it's all the time I always think of like different videos that I want to do. I just want to hear what you guys want. And if I haven't seen the movie, I will do my best to see it. And so if you guys have any requests or questions, like question of movie reviews, please leave a comment down below. Oh, I'm sorry. So I've seen him in Zoolander with Ben Affleck, and I'm a huge fan of Ben Affleck. Sorry, I already said that. And he's also in the movie Dodgeball. Dodgeball is hilarious. That's a good film. I gotta review that one. He's also in Anchorman, and that's a really good film. And he's an Anchorman. And then he's also in the sequel to Anchorman, and I just actually saw that last night. It's super funny. Okay, so another character I want to talk about is Santa. And Santa, I like Santa, how he gives to those who don't have as much like a child that doesn't have as much. And I like how he tries to teach his brother Fred about the meaning of giving is better than of giving to others. And I like how he and Fred don't. At first I find it sad how he and Fred don't get along because of that. But then they start to get along after a little while, because after Fred teaches, Santa teaches Fred the joy that the meaning of giving is better than receiving. I really like it when one person learns a valuable lesson from from his or her siblings that do good. And Fred is played by Paul Giamatti, and Paul Giamatti, I've only seen him, I've heard his voice in the movie Ant Bully, and I'm kind of familiar with him, well, not too familiar with him. Paul Giamatti, I've seen him in the movie, well, actually, I've heard his voice in the movie Ant Bully. He was the pest control person, whatever they're called, and oh yeah, by the way, I'm wearing my ugly Christmas sweater for this video. Sorry, I'm distracted. Anyway, he's in the Ant Bully, and I've only heard his voice, and he's also in Big Fat Liar, which I have to review with the which I have to review because that's pretty good too. And then I like his wife, how she tries to talk Santa into getting along with Fred, and she helps him out. And she's played by Kathy Bates. And Kathy Bates, I've heard her, I'm only familiar with her in 2 films, and I thought she's in the movie Failure to Launch, and I've seen that movie twice. And she's also does a voice in Charlotte's Web. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also recognize her from the movie Rat Race. She's the squirrel lady. She's a lady that sells squirrels. I'm sorry if I give it away for those who haven't seen it. And she does a voice in Charlotte's Web. I have no idea what she voices. And there's another person that I kind of liked. He was the inspector, Clyde, the toy inspector for Santa. He is played by Kevin Spacey. And I like how Clyde at first is like really strict with his job, and he was like, and he had been always on like the naughty list, like he always bullied people when he was a kid, and then after he gets what he wants from Santa, he starts to become nicer. Finally gets what he wants after like years of wanting it from Santa, like a Superman cape. He starts to become friends with Santa. And then he's played by Kevin Spacey, and I've only seen him in Superman Returns, and I do not know what he plays. Then another person I like is Wanda, who is Fred's girlfriend. She's super pretty, and she's like, and I like how Fred wants to like make a better life for her and him together. So he's trying to like make things better for him and her, and at first he like fails, and then he tries to, and then he makes it up with her later at the end of the film. And sorry again if I gave it away for those who haven't seen it. And she's played by Rachel Weisz. Weisz. It's spelled W-I-E-S-Z. I think I pronounced it wrong, so please let me know how it's pronounced in the comments below. And I've seen her in The Mummy, and she plays she plays the leading lady who, one of the mummy expeditioners or whatever they're called. And she's in About a Boy. I do not know her role in that film. And then she's in The Mummy Returns. She plays one of the main female characters. I don't know the name of the female character she plays. Okay, so at first, I don't know the setting of the modern day, but I like how it takes place in middle-aged Europe. Here, let me look again. Sorry. And sorry if this video may be long. Where else does it take place? Chicago. Sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. I had to go turn on my computer because I have the thing on my screen, the Wikipedia page, because it says where it takes place. And it takes place in, I like how at first it goes in place in middle-aged Europe, and then it goes to Chicago. So I like when one story takes place in like an old time, like Middle Ages, where they didn't have like bathrooms or bathing. I know it's kind of disgusting, but oh well, that's what happens when you live in those times. Or and then it goes to like modern day later on. I really like that. It's really cool because then you get to learn a little history. Anyway, sorry if this is getting boring. And then I like how it also goes to North Pole. And like I said, I like when one movie takes place in one place and it goes to another place and it goes to another place, because then you can see what goes on with the main character in that story. Okay, so I would recommend Fred Claus to anybody who loves Vince. And sorry, I'm going to have to end this video because it's getting long. So I would recommend Fred Claus to anybody who loves Vince Vaughn, humorous Christmas films, humorous Christmas films, and just like funny, okay, so anyway, let me start over. I would suggest Fred Claus to anybody who loves like humorous Christmas films and Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti, because they are hilarious actors, and they're just really good. And I think that you guys would really like it because it's just funny, goofy, silly. It's just a silly, fun Christmas film, so I think you all would like it. So anyway, so that was my review of Fred Claus. I'm really sorry that this movie review was so long. I just had so much I had to say. So anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in another video soon. Bye.